Hi, from Bugeye and this week I want to show you a little bit about fuel tanks. We're now offering a complete tank with a new sender and gaskets, all sealed, all ready to go. The key reason for this is that on many occasions we found that this interface leaks, that the sender gasket is leaking, or the screws, or the top gasket. And what happens is we get a car, we fill it up with fuel. As the level comes up, it meets this point of the tank, and fuel will fill this well, and then you end up with a mess. You have fuel odor, and you can't really get to it because it's under the trunk floor of the car. So you got to drop the tank and deal with all that. And if you're on your back, if you don't have a lift, it's just a royal pain. So now you can buy a full kit from us, the tank all sealed and pressure tested. We've practiced this because we've done so many of them, so we know how to get these to seal. We verify it with a pressure test, and we send it off to you so you can have the best stuff that we have as well. The other thing that's important is that we put a metal float on these senders. You see it there, and that float is impervious to ethanol. Now what happens is these plastic floats come on the senders. It's really embarrassing that they still send them out this way because these seams are breached by ethanol. It eats at them. They fill up with fuel, and it is no longer a float, it becomes a sinker, and the sender stays on the bottom of the tank, and you end up with an empty reading all the time. So that's a complete waste of time. You then have to drop it on your back, out of the car again, pull it all apart, and change the float. So we help you to avoid all that. We also include this body to tank gasket and this outer gasket on the deck of the car. It's one kit, it's all put together with all the Viton stuff, so it stays sealed for a good long time, and that's what we have this week from BugeyeGuy.com.